Good afternoon, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 4:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, November 24th, 2021. This is not financial advice. It's educational. Click the subscribe and the bell. Click the share. Click the thumbs up. Intraday updates on the Twitter link below. We're here to talk about RLC, iExec. So here's the deal with this. Number one, I love this pattern starting to take shape. It's not really even a pattern. I'm sorry. This is more of two intersecting trend lines of support. So these two lines of support to me are really, really interesting for a couple of reasons. One is it's an area where I could actually invest more and feel slightly more comfortable with that, knowing that I have two different time frames of support at that point in time where I make that investment. So right around here is roughly where I think is a meaningful place for me to start getting more and more, put more risk on. Again, this is just my own way of trading. I don't want anyone to follow me. You're all different, and you should seek out financial advice from an advisor. But my only concern here is if we did drop, we'd probably drop down to like 350, which is pretty dramatic from where we're at right now. But at the same time, I think that with these dual lines of support, we could be holding up here. Again, we also have an area of resistance around 440, so we'll see how that works out. Now, it's not. Now we're going to flip over now to the RLC Bitcoin pair, which is now looking like we have an area of support as well, around 67.39. It's only a couple of percentage points away. In addition to that, I think overall we can probably knock this down, but this actually broke last night. So this was kind of like yesterday in the daytime. So we broke this, weren't able to hold it, so we'll delete that. It's null and void. The next point of resistance is right down here, 67. Again, another couple of percentage points down. Not terribly worried about it. And here, 393 down to 380. Again, another few percentage points. Nothing concerns me here. I think overall, these two fit within my my investment strategy in terms of an entry point. In the meantime, let's go over to Bitcoin US dollar as well. Bitcoin US dollar is starting to consolidate over this line, 55,686. I kind of like this where we're at right now. I don't mind going sideways for a little longer. The key is that we stay over, ultimately, this blue line of support, which is now also starting to get into an area where we're going to have two lines of support, which is that horizontal green line at 55,000 and this diagonal, and I'll zoom out so you remember what that blue line represents, but it's higher lows for here. It runs parallel to my end of year prediction to 80,000 on the Bitcoin pair. So anyway, it's interesting how this is playing out, and it will be interesting to see over the next few days if my thesis here is right. In the meantime, Bitcoin US dollar looking like an area of Bitcoin dominance, I should say, really taking a nice spike, kind of beating up altcoins in that way, because Bitcoin US dollars kind of went sideways to slightly down, while Bitcoin dominance has been going up. So that is a bit scary, but we do look like we have an area of resistance right here where we once were in support, but resistance right now around 43.10 or so. So we'll continue to monitor that. But right now, RLC US dollar, from my perspective, looks like a buy, but that's just my risk profile, and everyone's got their own. So don't pay attention to me, pay attention to yourself, and pay attention to your financial advisor. Take it easy.